Welcome back, class. This is your CATIA mentor, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create a sphere and add grooves to that solid sphere. So let's get started. Okay, so currently we are in part design, so let's go over to the generative wireframe and surface app, and we're going to insert a geometric set. Let's let it auto name geometric set 1. So any wireframe, points, lines, planes, surfaces, typically you want to put it in a geometric set. Solids, you want to put it in a part body, or a feature removing from a solid like a hole or pocket that'll go into a part body. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's insert a point at 0, 0, 0. It's hard to see the point. Let me give this some color. Right click properties. I'll give the point yellow for color. Squared solid point, and for wireframe I'll use green, or my mistake, cyan. Okay, a lot clearer. Alright, so at that point I'm going to create a sphere. So let's go to surface, go to sphere, pick our point as the center, and we can go ahead and use these grips to increase or decrease the radius, change the angles as you can see. So we're going with a complete sphere, so let's pick sphere, and I'm going to go with 12-inch radius. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's change the color. Let's go with sphere, right click properties, just so it stands out from the other surfaces we're going to generate. I'll go with the light green. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is create a curve. So let's go to essentials. So we're going to create a curve by intersecting the sphere with the XY plane. There's our curve, and we're going to create a sweep. So we can use a profile for a sweep, linear, sweep, circular, or conic. So if you don't see conic option, that it is most likely because you have the basic license and not the more expensive advanced license for generative wireframe and surface app. So let's go over to circular, and we're going with center and radius. Pick our curve as the center, and for radius I'm going to go with 1 inch and preview, and there's our cylindrical or circular sweep. Alright, so we're going to take this existing sweep and we're going to rotate it. And we need to rotate about an axis. So I'm going to go over I'm going to rotate about the x-axis. And let's go with 45. You can also use the grip. And we can use the repeat option. Repeat. And hit OK. And I'm going to create a total of 3. 1, 2, and 3. There you go. And it included a new geometric set within the original one. Actually, I only needed 2. So I can delete this one. Yeah, we have a duplicate. Let's see. We have the original one. And 1, 2, 3. So actually I only needed 2. So I'll just delete this one. Yeah, I had a duplicate. There it is. Alright, so now let's go ahead and create a rotation about this one, but we will rotate it about the Z, the vertical. Okay, so let's take this one, and now we're going to rotate about the Z. There it is. And let's go with 2. Repeat. Okay. Quantity 2. There it is. Alright, so next we're going to take this one, the original sweep, and we're going to rotate about the Y. So let's rotate about the Y. Okay, so I'm only going to create one, because if I go for increments of 45, it's going to go 45, 45. So it'll recreate another one that we don't need, and then 45. So I'll just do one at 45 and do it over again. Rotate, sweep about the Y, and this time, yes, so if we would have gone with 3, it would have created a duplicate of this one, which we don't want. So let's keep going to 135, 45 plus 45 plus 45 is 135, and there we have it. Okay, so we've created surfaces. We haven't created a solid yet. So let's go over to part body to create a solid. And let's right click define. So that way any solids we create or features we create, it's going to go into the part body, not a geoset. Alright, so let's turn the sphere, the surface, into a solid. So let's go to essentials, and we're going to create a closed surface solid from the sphere. Notice we're picking a sphere, and it's going to create a solid from that surface, and OK. And everything looks the same. Okay, so let me hide the geometric set with all the surfaces, curves, points, hide it. And there's our solid sphere. And in the no-show, we have our non-solids, points, sphere, surfaces, etc. There it is. Okay, so we're going to take our solid now, and we're going to create a groove with our first sweep. In case you forgot, this is our first sweep. Okay, so let's go ahead and create a split with our sweep. Notice I'm picking the sweep. And let's go ahead and hit OK. And there's our groove. Double click on the split. If we were to flip the arrows, it'll keep the opposite of the solid. And OK. And that's not what we want. We can always double click on the split, flip the arrows, and OK. Alright, so let's bring in the geoset. Let's hide everything. So we've done this one. Oh, let me hide the sphere. Don't need the sphere. Okay, there's the groove. So I hid the surface of the sphere. Okay, so let's do it again. Split. So this time I'll split with, let's go this one. Make sure the arrowheads are pointing outward. And OK. Now we can hide this one. There it is. Go to the next one. So we're just going to repeat the process. Split. Make sure the arrowheads are pointing outward. And OK. And keep going. And I'm just going to randomly pick any of these cylindrical sweeps till we get all of them. almost done. And one more. Okay, so there's our sphere. The grooves. Now if you want to use or to have the grooves the same color as the sphere, so when we created the sphere, it took on the color of the surface sphere. And we need to take the part body and also change the color to green if you want the grooves to match the green. So right click, properties. Notice that the part body is gray. That's why the grooves are gray, so we can go ahead and pick the color we want. If we want the same color of light green, okay. So there it is. Okay, so that's how you create a sphere and add grooves to it. Alright, hope you liked the video. See you in the next one.